Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Vintage Story. So we are back for a third season of Vintage Story. On single player we are in 1.13 pre-release 11. So yeah, I guess, before I get going, we are going to go ahead and open up our map. We're going to add a waypoint here, and this is going to be World Spawn. Oh, whoops. That's... And it helps if I can type. We're going to make this blue. Okay, so... I don't know. Maybe just that. There we go. So I do see we've got some grain growing over here. Yeah, we actually have some grain. Nice. So that'll be some food. I saw some berries over here. We are in, looks like maybe shale or slate. So that's good, I guess. Saw some berries over here, so we'll go ahead and grab some berries. But we need to get ourselves some stuff right away. We need to get some cattails, and there's a trader over there. That is nice. So, yeah, berries, lots of berries. And we need some sticks. Yeah, we're going to have to head off into the forest to find some sticks. But yeah, this looks like a pretty good spot to start out with. And looks like there's a pig there. Now, one thing that I did notice that has changed from the last time that I have started a new world is that we actually have no grace period at the start here with no drifters spawning. But we're gonna start the normal way that we do, make a knife, and then we're gonna go grab some cattails so that we can get some hand baskets. So we need 10 cattails per hand basket, and those will give us 3 additional inventory slots per hand basket. Right now we only have our hotbar, so that's not exactly a good thing. But so we're gonna go ahead and take our knife blades and our sticks. We'll combine these together to make some knives. Now, another thing that's always good to do early on is to collect dry grass. This works good for a fuel source to cook food, as well as a building block. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and collect up a whole bunch of these cattails here and get some hand baskets. And then maybe we can look at where we are actually going to settle down here. And there's a chicken out in the middle of the water. Huh. Well, this is interesting. What on earth is this? Some kind of a ruin. It's like an altar or something. Wow. This is... yeah. That's actually pretty cool. I have no idea what that is. But I have found a couple of the crucial resources for us to start out with. So I did get some clay. I've also got a bunch of mushrooms and some other grain and things like that. But yeah, honestly, I think just right out here in this slightly hillier area here, this looks like a fairly good spot. Maybe like right down here in this little valley. So we're not terribly far away from spawn. And we have some decently large flat areas here. And a lot of these hills, if we needed to take them down, they wouldn't be a big problem to remove. And actually, there we go. There is water out in the middle of this valley. This looks like a perfect spot. So we also have a lot of berries around here, which is good. It is low fertility soil, which kind of stinks. You know, I would kind of prefer to have some medium fertility. Oh, and we have some flax here. So yeah, we'll probably just get ourselves a little bit of a field going here right away. A little itty bitty pond there. Yes. So yeah, I want to say this is where we're going to be settling down. So, oh, and we have turnips. Oh, nice. Do we have enough inventory space to pick up? No. Okay, so, we can replant those. Interesting. So yeah, we've got a few turnips there. So we have turnip seeds, we have flax. What else do we have? Just turnips and flax? Well, that'll get us going. So let's go ahead and clear a little bit of grass away here. I'm going to dig a little of the dirt out of the way, and we'll start ourselves a little farm here. Now, I did not turn on the soil instability. I know that's something that some people have wanted me to do in the past, but yeah, I don't really care for that. We will have sand and gravel having gravity, but soil itself will be stable. So we can use soil as a building material, which I guess is a good thing. And while I'm thinking about it, we have 48 cattails. Let's go ahead and spread these around here, and we'll be able to make 2 reed baskets. Now these reed baskets, they don't have a lot of inventory space available, but they do have some. And so this will allow us to throw our food things and stuff like that into those. So those will last a little bit longer with being in there. And, oh, we have a spelt seed too. Okay. But, so this will give us some inventory space. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and clear a little of this back here, get a little bit of a farm going. We'll just build some walls out of dirt around it to keep rabbits and such out. And yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this, try to get our starting location decent at least. So already I have run into a major problem that happens from time to time with setting up a garden right away, and that is that there was a hare in here and it pulled up, I think it was the turnips. But as long as you can come back right away and catch them, you know, you can then go ahead and kill them, replant the stuff, and then you have a dead hare to butcher. The problem is I can't seem to hit this guy. There we go. Kind of hard to hit him in the hit boxes, but that's going to give us a little bit of red meat. So yeah, that's great. And I did till the ground underneath these growing things, because as you can see, this one has now grown up. So that is very nice. So yeah, we'll go ahead and break that skeleton and plant a little bit of stuff there. So now what we're going to do is cook this red meat, because we need multiple pieces of red meat in order to be able to have a stew anyway, and I'm not ready for a stew yet. But now our next task is to get a little bit of cooking supplies taken care of. And well, what do you know? Yeah, the flax is growing all over the place. So that is perfect. That is a great idea to basically just find your stuff that's close to grown and go ahead and till the ground underneath them. Now, the one thing, this is cob. This is, it's a combination of dirt and dry grass. So you put dirt, well here, we can just take a look here. So you put dirt in the 4 main sides and then 5 pieces of dry grass. That takes your 4 dirt and turns it into 10 cob. So it makes for a much better building material, which is rather nice. And let's see here, we have a piece of meat, which is good because we're hungry. So now we are going to go ahead and make ourselves a pot, because we need to do some cooking. So we'll make a clay pot, and then we'll have to fire this, and then we can actually take some of this grain that we've gotten, combine it with some berries, and make a porridge. But we'll need some bowls as well. So yeah, I've got a little bit of stuff to take care of here. This is fairly dull and boring stuff, so I'll get it all taken care of, and I'll see you guys after a little bit. And I'm starving. This is wonderful. So I forgot that the bowls need to be at 650 degrees, whereas this guy can be at 600 when it cooks. But so now what we're going to do, we are going to grab our 6 flax grain. Do we not have enough? Oh, well, we've got 12 flax grain. We have a couple of spots of 4 here. So let's go ahead and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll drop in some red currants and some black currants, and then throw in some dry grass to fuel it. So this is going to cook up for us and make 4 servings of flax porridge with mashed red currant berries and black currant berries. So yeah, that is very good. We need food desperately. And while I'm at it, I'm going to place down this firewood and hope that, well, we're not starving terribly quickly. We are starving, but, oh, that's a bit of a problem. We have run out of dry grass. So let me get out here and grab a little more dry grass. Been just kind of clearing all of the dry grass out of the area. As long as I hear that pot bubbling, I'm not terribly concerned. So there we go. Broke a knife. That should be enough for now. So we'll go ahead and get this cooking a little bit more. We have the smoke blowing up right in our face. That's always wonderful. I was trying to get the smoke particles to go up through the hole in the roof. They're not really doing it. The wind's blowing them sideways. So with that, we should actually be able to remove that. And now, once this finishes cooking... Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Food. So yeah, that gave us about 1/3 of our hunger. Whereas individually, those things would have given us basically nothing. So now we have some cranberries and some blueberries, and we have, I believe, enough... Yeah, we have enough flax grain to do this again. So we're going to go ahead and make 2 more servings of flax porridge with mashed blueberries and cranberries. So let's go ahead and drop this in there. And as you can see, I still have some food left because you only eat as much as you're actually hungry for when you have something in a bowl. So yeah, this is a very good use of our food. And I think the next thing will be to go out and get some more berries again. So I'm hoping that the hares won't get in here and rip up our garden. That would be kind of an important thing. And I think I saw some more vegetables over here somewhere. So now that day is approaching again, I may have to take a look at that. But yeah, I've got a little bit of just general scavenging and things like that to do to get going, basically. We're going to need a bit more regular stuff as well. Ooh, we have some mature turnips. Nice. So we'll go ahead and grab those. And yeah, we actually have enough stuff now to make some turnip stew too. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to keep after this. I love it when you can use game mechanics to your advantage. Oh, this is great. So I suppose we want to make ourselves a spear, because that will be one of the easiest ways to kill these hares. And then we need to make ourselves another set of knives, because I have been out just doing the grind. Been collecting some wood, collecting a lot of dry grass to make into hay blocks. And yeah, I've been slowly increasing the size of the little hovel here around the fields, and the fields themselves have been slowly increasing in size. So just in general, everything is going fairly good at the moment. Now with the addition of these hares, we should be able to, well, we'll be able to use some of these field mushrooms, I guess. I guess I just used all of my turnips in this turnip and bolete stew. Well, that makes me a bit sad. So, I don't know, maybe I need to go out and try to get a few more mushrooms or turnips or something to augment these hares. I don't know. But I am going to go ahead and take the hares out, because I can very easily put those in the baskets here and they'll last a bit longer. And I'll decide what I want to do from there. Come here, Wolfie. Was there another one? I don't know. But managed to kill a wolf. And the thing is, I didn't even get hit. Can I please? There we go. Some fat, some bones, some medium hide, and a whole bunch of bush meat. Beautiful. Been finding a whole bunch of mushrooms out here. And also I've got a bunch of copper. And I've been getting some flint. So that is all stuff that I need. So yeah, I think that the next step for us is actually going to be trying to get a little bit of copper together so we can get some tools. Better than flint, at least. But yeah, I gotta keep looking around here, see if I can find anything else of use. Haven't really found anything in the way of vegetables. It's kind of a pain. There's tons of berry bushes, but I don't need the berry bushes at the moment. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep running around here, see if I can get some more flint and maybe another mountain range. Some more flint and some more copper, maybe. Make sure that I bookmark that. Is this fire clay? Yes, it is. Awesome. I'm gonna bookmark this because it doesn't really show up on the map very good. And I know fire clay is often something that I struggle to find. So yeah, and I think we're just gonna go with brown on these. And there we go. Another waypoint added. So yep, just keep on working at this. Hopefully I'll find everything that I need. And also I'm gonna have to check on the length of the episode, see how we're doing on that. So yep, see you guys after a little while. The hare trap is working pretty good. We got 8 pieces of red meat, so I went ahead and put those in here with 8 bolete mushrooms. That's gonna make some nice food right there. Now, one thing that I did not realize is we can use all of these annoying flowers that are everywhere around the map to create or to cook food. So yeah, I've been using those. Kind of nice. But I also made a watering can. Now this is something that I kind of figured I was going to need to make. But if we look here, there's a moisture rating of our farmland. And we've got 75 here, 50, 25, and 0. Now another thing is, you'll see this is actually a medium fertility soil. So yeah, I found some of that way out in the middle of nowhere, but we need to water our crops. And so I have made a little space out here that is protected so that we can actually come out here now and we can fill our watering can, and then we come in here and we can water. And so we can see now it'll get up to 100%. So that is what we want to see. And hopefully this will increase the speed of growth of these crops. That's my hope anyway. I don't know for sure how this all works. But so we'll go ahead and water everything here, make sure that we've got fully watered crops. And I think that we have to do this basically once a day. But yeah, so that should help things out a bunch. And as these crops ripen, I will be replacing them with medium fertility soil. But it looks like our stew is ready. And there we go. Ooh, 840 satiation from protein and 240 from vegetable. Oh, that is some good stuff. So, yeah. But I didn't quite find enough of the copper nuggets to be able to make the two things that we need to be able to get into the Copper Age. And that is a pickaxe and a hammer. So we need 7 more nuggets. Now the easiest way to do that is going to be to do some panning in the water. So for that we need to grab 1 log and a knife. And I guess we'll use this knife. And okay, that makes a club. That's not what we want. How do we want this? Like that. So the log first, then the knife. That makes the wooden pan. So now the wooden pan, what we can do with this, we can take some gravel, perhaps. I guess I'll have to put torches in my offhand. But so we can take this gravel, and as long as we don't put it in the water, we're fine. But if we place this gravel here, and stand in the water, click on it with our wooden pan, and then click again, it will sieve. And we'll get things out of this. Now, unfortunately, my inventory is very full right now. And so even if we were to get something, we wouldn't even know. So I'll go ahead and do that. So now we have a little bit more inventory space. Okay, so we already got a copper nugget. So that's great. So I need to do a whole bunch of this to get those last 6 copper nuggets now that I need. And we'll probably get some other things to go along with it. And I guess one other thing that we could do to increase our inventory space is to place down our watering can. That will give us a little bit more room as well. So, yep, panning gravel. So another expansion to my little safety base here. And we now have our pickaxe and hammer mold and a crucible. But in order to melt copper, we need charcoal. So I've set up just a simple little charcoal pit. I have 4 piles of firewood here. I have my fire pit here. We're going to go ahead and light that. And then before this gets a chance to do anything, we'll drop this right there. So now, in a little bit, we should see a whole bunch of smoke particles coming out of this. And then we have, I believe it's 18 in-game hours to wait for that to finish making the charcoal. So, waiting. And now we have charcoal. So if we dig in here, we can see, yep, there it is. So we'll go ahead and grab a bunch of this out of here. And I've also been doing a lot of sieving while I was, or panning, while I was waiting for that. And so I'm up to 63 copper nuggets now, which is very nice. So now we'll go ahead and drop this into the fire pit. We will take 40 nuggets, drop them in there. That will make 2 ingots. Now, to start out with, we are going to use sticks to heat this up first. Because charcoal is expensive, I get tons of sticks. And then we need our torches. We'll light that up. And then once this gets up to the 700 degrees that the sticks can take it to, I'll go ahead and swap to charcoal, and then I'll be back with some molten copper. And here we go, molten copper. So now we will go ahead and shift click this into our molds. And now it's going to be another wait for these to cool back down. And now we have our hardened tools, so we can take our copper pickhead, and there's our copper pickaxe, and there's our copper hammer. Now the hammer is extremely important because we have to be able to break the ore that we're going to get into nuggets. So I'm going to go ahead and set this here and hang up the copper hammer there. But we have a little spot of copper just not too far away from here. We're going to head over to that, and yeah, this is going to be, I really should grab some sticks so that I can get some ladders. So let's go ahead and grab our sticks, or at least some of them. We got sticks all over the place, so figuring out where they're all out is going to be kind of a chore until I get everything squared away. So yeah, now that we have some sticks, we shouldn't have any issues with ladders. So now we need to head out this direction, and just along the beach here and over on the other side of the bay, I found some copper. So let's get over here. We're going to get our very first mined copper for the world. And you know what? I have inventory space for once. So right over here, we can see the little orange dot on the map. And so right here is where this is. So we're going to grab that, dig down a little bit into the dirt. And there we go. There is our stone. Let's go ahead and dig down. Pour copper. Well, that's fine. But that's our first mined copper. And that makes me really happy because now we have a steady supply of copper available. You know, it doesn't mean that we are by any means ready to continue on with all of the advanced copper smithing and things like that, but at least we're not 100% reliant on just sifting or finding stuff laying on the surface. So that makes me really happy. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And what? That is just bizarre. Why? Hey, why can I not? There, sort of. I'm in a hole. It doesn't work. No. There we go. That works. So, yeah. Turn around, face the right direction. Anyway, if you have any thoughts about what I've been working on, be sure to leave that down in the comments. If you are excited about this new season for Vintage Story, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye.